What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Upside Bets and DFS. I'm Reoz, back here with another video coming off a really bad Tuesday night of NBA. Really just bad games on that Thursday night slate. There was only 4 games. 3 out of the 4 were absolute blowouts. They weren't even worth watching. And unfortunately, you're going to have that, but I'm ready to break down this NFL wildcard weekend. I cannot wait to start with these 2 games. If you are a new user, use promo code UPSTATE. It's going to match you dollar for dollar all the way up to $100 if you use promo code UPSTATE. Also, check out the Patreon. We're covering the NBA Monday through Sunday over there. Also, a ton of content over there for the NFL playoffs. We have 5 or 6 games this weekend. I'm going to be dropping bets over there, more player props. You can always send me a message over there if you want something else, if you want my take on a certain person, just like on here on YouTube. You can definitely get in touch with me faster on the Patreon. That's going to be linked in the description below. Like I said, $5.99. But let's jump into it here. We have 2 games. We got the Browns taking on Houston, and then we have a really cold game at the 8 o'clock slate with Miami and Kansas City. So with that being said, I'm jumping over to the rushing yards with somebody who should probably have a really big game, and I'm definitely expecting him to have a really big game, and that's Isaiah Pacheco. If you look here, 103 or 130 against Cincinnati, 110 against Green Bay. We've really seen a big up and down swing with Pacheco, but in a really cold matchup against a team like Miami, whose secondary is really good. I don't truly trust the front of this Miami defense. I think how good of a downhill runner and how productive Isaiah Pacheco is and has been the last couple of years, he's going to be used in a big way in this game, with him having 25 carries in a cold game, with the wide receivers not really playing that well this season for Kansas City, and Travis Kelce just looking not like himself. So they're going to run this offense through him. Kansas City always wants Mahomes to have the ball, but in weather conditions like this, you're not always going to be able to throw it. You're going to have to rely on the run, and Pacheco is definitely the guy you want to lean on, especially in a big matchup like this. They've already played early on in the season, but that was in Germany, so I'm expecting a really great game here Saturday night. So I'm going to go with the more with Pacheco. I think this is an awesome projection for him. And then I'm going to jump over to receiving yards with somebody who has been absolutely amazing, and even his quarterback cannot say anything bad about him, and that's David Njoku here. Projection sitting at 57.5. If you look at his last 5 games, averaging 78 yards, totaling 134 against the Jets, 104 against Chicago, 91 against the Jags. He's been absolutely outstanding. Obviously, this is what we thought Njoku was going to do in the NFL, especially the last couple of years. But now they have Joe Flacco, who's really utilizing him. Obviously, Amari Cooper could be due for a really big game. We saw him almost get 300 yards probably a couple weeks ago now. But Njoku, this is a great projection for him. We're gonna see him targeted a lot. For his size, he's got some speed on him. He's really hard to take down. His yards after the catch is unbelievable. This Houston defense, we know that their offense is definitely what got them there. This defense steps up in some spots, but then really just lets the team down. So Njoku is definitely a matchup nightmare. He's going to be very utilized, and especially in these last couple of weeks as this Browns team is starting to click, starting to look really good. Joe Flacco is getting a ton of confidence, and when you find a good connection with Joe Flacco, we've seen in his prime that he can really tear apart a defense, and I believe that's what he's going to do with Njoku. He's going to find him all over the field, especially in the middle of the field, looking for downfield throws for him. He's not just a red zone threat. He is a all game long threat and is going to wreak havoc on this secondary. So these are my two picks, going with the more on both of them. We got Pacheco, more his rushing yards, and David Njoku, more his receiving yards. And these are my two plays. If you want more, always check out the Patreon. Like, comment, and subscribe. It really does a lot when you like the video and you subscribe. Let me know if you're enjoying these videos. Let me know what plays you guys are on for Saturday. So we'll be back for Sunday breaking down 3 more wild card games. Peace.